Hey, welcome back to BIBSTER'S Repair Shop. So, we are moving ahead. I got about a couple gallons of diesel in the transmission right now. I'll show a clip right here. Just nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. The advantage of when you're delete the belt pulley is you can now use this as your fill. Better than having to use that. So, got about a gallon in there. Kind of let that set and get the sludge. There's going to be some more sludge in there, but the way this thing that leaks so much that what I'm going to do is I'll fill it up and then let it sit, and it should put this back on here. The only thing that leaks is that sediment bowl. There we go. There to catch that, but that way that'll get some of the sludge out of the bottom. I'll kind of liquefy that, and then I'll drain that out tomorrow. Let that sit for a day. Drain that out tomorrow. I don't want to put too much in there because I'm already basically out of room to put fluid. Then I'll fill it back up, and we'll get this one ready to move. So the plan is, what I think. Oh, also Merry Christmas, everybody! It's Christmas Eve. Sit here by my nice heater. Talk about the plan. Oh, whew. It was like 30 degrees in here when I started this about 2 hours ago, and we're up to 41. So. Not too bad for an uninsulated garage, but the plan is I'm going to bring, what I think I'm going to do Saturday, if it's not ungodly cold, is this tractor will go out because it's got the belt pulley and all that stuff removed. It'll go out, and it might actually go back to that spot right there for now. The 70 will come in and tuck in to it, like how this farm used to be, and then this tractor will actually back in, because I want to pull that off now. So what I'm doing right now is just getting a lot of weight off the tractors until I figure out exactly what I want to do for brackets. So yeah, I'm going to pull that pump off. I got a plate coming. Eliminate all that. Hopefully get sheet metal for it soon. Fix the carburetor, or fix the sediment bowl. Get that on, pull that generator off, get that rebuilt. Then that thing should be good to go. Change the oil, all that fun stuff. Get this thing ready, a little bit better, in better shape. And then, with the Farmall here, then I'll move, they'll figure out what we're going to start doing on brackets. But I think that's the plan. So Saturday, there might be a video up of me moving all this stuff around to get the Farmall back here. This thing backed in here, so I can work on, so I got to work on the rear end of it, but I got to give myself enough room because the PTO has to come all the way out. So I'll basically go right up to the door with it and have a lot more room. It'll be kind of weird because back here we'll have to change that around. So we'll do that Saturday. If not, we might wait. But yeah, so we'll find something else to do on this, and we'll bring you right back. All right. Well, two things. You notice it looks better in here. It's because between the last clip and this clip, Christmas happened, and my brother-in-law got me new lights in here, so it's way, way brighter. So, thank you, Jason. Got this plate ready to go. Put the diesel in. You saw that clip before. Let that sit for a couple days. Now it's sitting, currently draining out. I got to get a couple more bolts because I got to run to the store and get a few more because these holes are longer in here and here versus what I needed. So, I got a couple new bolts for that. Get that installed. Well, actually, before I get that installed, I'll put those on. I'm going to fill it with this open because it's way easier. And then this thing, I'm actually going to take this thing out. The 70's all delighted. It's sitting out front now with no lights on. I already drove it. And I need to get this out of here. So I'll show you. I'll be going right, go to the store, get the stuff, come back, fill this thing full of 80-90, and then get this thing ready to move. So basically at this point, it's ready for pulling brackets. It's ready to get the next step there. I got all the stuff I wanted pulled out of it, but I need to kind of draw it out, figure out what I'm going to do. And until then, I get to do the next big project, which is putting that hydraulic pump delete on the 88, which is going to be a pretty big project. I'm hoping to get started on that tonight. It's got the heat kicking on in here. It's like almost 70 degrees in the shop right now. So I'm going to actually let the furnace turn off and let it kind of cool off in here because that door is going to open up and it's going to lose all the heat. So I'll bring you back in a minute, and we'll get this Farmall figured out. all done, buttoned up, full fluid, giant mess everywhere. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna try and get all this stuff out of the way. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it tonight. I got the 70 sitting right there outside, and it's got basically I got 2 batteries, and I got 3 tractors to move. So I have to do this in a way that makes sense. So I'll bring you along as we do this. I think I'm gonna move the 70. Take the 70 over to the church parking lot. Then 88 out. Then pull the battery over there. We'll figure it out. You'll see what we're going to do. So, ready for montage of moving crap and go. All right. I got kind of cleaned up, but the oil jar that's disgusting. I had all those tins there and they spilled everywhere. Anyway, giant mess. Here's the plan. 70, going over to the parking lot. Take the battery out of that, put it in here. This, over to the parking lot. Clean up all the area on the super. All that stuff out of the way. Super. Over to the parking lot. Battery out of the super into this. Back this thing up. Back into where the super is. Back there. Take the battery out of it. I have 2 batteries, but I realized I'm about to switch batteries anyway, so might as well use one. Farmall in there, then get the 70, bring it back, and then I'll back the super in. So goodbye heat, and my guys are all there on this one. Now would be the time. Now would really be the time to have it. Poopy. Anyway, all right, let's go with the 70 first. That one should fire up pretty good. This one's been ran somewhat recently. Fuel pump. Fuel on. All right. Fuel on. Out of gear. Choke up. Start. At some point I'm going to edit this, a lot of that inside out, but in kind of typical Kyle fashion, I think we're out of fuel, which means I'm going to change that sediment bowl up. That thing is garbage. So, change the plan. It's dry as a popcorn fart, so Well, I got another one here, so go ahead and get that put on, and we'll get this thing all fixed up. I'm actually excited because I wanted to do that anyway, so we'll bring it back. All right, got the new one all ready to go. I ended up having to rob a fitting off a different one I had to make it work for the line. I think it should work out good. We'll find out though. If I can get this thing to start. Come on, Sediment Bowl. Why are there country songs about sediment bowls? They do so much. Thank you for filtering out my fuel. You make all the dust particles fall, not in my carb. So I thank you that you never clog my jets. See, I think there is a song about that. Maybe it's just me. What do y'all think? Think we write a country music song about sediment bowls and their need? If you do a sediment bowl right, you don't need to have a filter. Turn out of this. I think so. Oh, don't move that. I don't want to be making a mess. Oh, that was where we're gonna get dangerous here because you gotta get one half a turn here. Hopefully, it's enough for it to be tight, but not so tight that I break it or strip it. I just about did. Come on. Sediment bowl, you are so perfect in your placement. You're tight, but you're right where the line needs to be. All right. Oh, no, we're not. Mine's a little long. See if I can kind of finagle this loop a little bit. There we go. There we go. That should work. We'll go ahead and tighten this up, sing some love songs to it, and we'll bring it right back. So the M is now there. Geez, shaky cam. The 70's tucked back there, and the Super is right here because this is now the new project. I'm gonna be pulling that off. So the shop is an absolute mess right now. Just to get everything moved around at night. It's supposed to be a little nicer tomorrow, so I'm hoping to come out and clean up, because right now it's like I had to carve a new path to be able to even get to the back side of this tractor. So make sure to like and subscribe because it's Super 88 time. So we'll get started on this one. I'm excited to start tearing into this. Like I said, I've got to be pretty thorough on that. I think I got enough room to be able to pull the PTO shaft out, or at least far enough back to get that out. And once I get that out, I got a plate from Corv's that I got for Christmas, and it'll go right on top of there. And I get a new boot for that, and some other things for this tractor, and we'll get her ready for pulling season. So I'm gonna sign off on this one. I gotta do some cleanup, but nothing y'all need to see. So we'll hopefully probably put out a video tomorrow starting to tear into this thing. So make sure to like and subscribe. See you on the next one.